Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Let's see what we got going on today. Now, I noticed the good news. I did get the rewards for 3 of the things for the Tavern Carnival that carried over from yesterday. So sure, it isn't all 5 that carried over, but hey, 3 carrying over is pretty good. And especially since 2 of them were purples. That's actually really good. Oh, I never even checked. It's Sword God is the prize. So we don't really need to win Sword God. He's not useful for anything. So we don't have to freak out trying to get him. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. I know the game's going to probably try to milk us for all of our purple jewels because we got over 10,000 now. So I won't get carried away. Looks like all the other stuff is gone. The casino rewards are gone, so I won't be able to spin for Trump today. Now today I had to do a little bit more work around the house. Fucking shitloads of work actually. Spent the whole day working and I almost got a heat stroke again, and I was really being slow and careful, so yeah, hopefully everyone's okay with the heat. Oh yeah, and if you read the show title, you've seen that we just got missed by a tornado also. I was watching the weather yesterday and they're like, oh, there's a chance of tornadoes for the whole part of our province, or our southern part of the province where we're in. So I was already on edge that, hey, there's a chance of tornadoes today, especially with this extreme heat. Alright, so Shelly's been gone for 6 days. Suki made it to 69 days that she's gone. Congratulations, Suki. Alright, so let's give everyone else regular flowers. Now I gotta stop with these jokes. I was gonna make a comment. I keep forgetting everyone's like teenage girls watching the show. You know, yeah. I should have guessed. My humor is on par with teenage girls. Oh man. No, I always thought I had a bit immature sense of humor, but didn't think that bad. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see here. I'm trying not to spend many jewels. So, should I go with the bottle cap? Yeah, let's go with it. We haven't really bought anything in a while. Now, I'm still just getting the bullets and tokens whenever I can. Technically, I probably should be buying the purple potions, but I don't like the price of them here. Oh yeah, I forgot to check if everything's recording well. Yeah, it looks okay. No, so yeah, I could show some pictures of the damage from the tornado, but I figure I'll just tell the story of some of the aftermath that I've seen other people post videos of. And I can't really just play the video or be copyright strike anyway, so I'll just talk about it. Holy shit, we unlocked Trump? Holy shit. What are the odds of that? That deserves a cheer. No, Trump is one of the ones that we need, like, really badly for, what is it, recipes. So getting him, it's the first time I've ever gotten him from one of the free ones. So that was fucking epic. We got Trump today. No, and I had some other good news today. I was actually tuning in to watch the Unions video, because I've been picking on the Unions quite a bit. So I figure if I'm going to pick on them, I should at least watch what they're doing, so I actually know what the hell I'm talking about to some degree. Alright. But yeah, did we not collect the reward? Oh no, we did. Oh yeah, it was that shit ass one. So 226. Oh, for some reason I thought we unlocked it, but we did not. Now, so I watched the Unions video today, and they were talking about different phobias and saying that Canada is like a racist society and that our whole country is evil or whatever. And it was pretty hard to take at first, but then I started to watch it and started to hear everyone's like valid concerns, like what's pissing them off. And yeah, I started to realize it's like sure, there's been some bad incidents in Canada, but we're talking like maybe 10, 20, 30, maybe tops, max incidents in a country of like 40 million people. So I get it that, yeah, Canada's got some bad people in it. They do some bad shit. But we're talking like 20, 30 people in a country of fucking 40 million or whatever. It's like, dear God, I wouldn't say the whole country's got this problem. But yeah, they do talk about how it seems to be escalating. And it's like, yeah, well, one thing that kind of baffles me in this whole situation is, yeah, no shit. You think people are stressed out these days? Maybe that could be contributing to everyone freaking out over the slightest things. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, dear God, like, as much as they're trying to steer it away and from what's actually the cause of it, sure, people are being mean to each other, but what really is the cause? I often talk to my friends about this too, and when you talk about like what kids often say on the internet, like, you know, when a kid acts out to try to like get attention or whatever, they'll often say the worst words they possibly could think of. So that's why when you go online gaming, is you often get like kids screaming like really offensive stuff. So it's like, do they actually believe the offensive stuff they're saying, or are they just yelling it out to try to get attention? So that's where one of the things I was thinking is a lot of these people that are acting out and picking different groups to attack, they're really not against these groups specifically, but it's more they're just picking on someone to act out, to get attention. So I'm sure it's not every case that's just acting out to get attention, but I think it is a lot of them. And who knows, I could be way off, but most cases I usually am. Alright, so we're way off for getting our hands on these two chests. Damn. I got chest denial, worse than ever. Now I gotta start doing more push-ups to improve my chest. Alright, let's see. Now today I was feeling pretty weak, so I did not work out. I'm like, man, I'm already pushing heat stroke. I should not be working out. So if it wasn't for the heat stroke situation, I would have had my arms a little bit more ripped. Hopefully tomorrow. Now I'm slowly but surely starting to make some progress again. I hope. Alright, let's switch that up. Switcheroo. That's okay. That looks good. No, let's put him in there. Yeah, let's do that. So for today's work, what did I do? I was cutting grass for a majority of the day, cleaning shed. Oh yeah, and moving cinder blocks around. Oh yeah, and moving a greenhouse around. What else did I do? Mowed, string trimmed. Did some, oh yeah, and then some sod came, so I laid down a whole ton of sod. Well, not a whole ton, 6 rolls, but still a fair bit. Had to grade the ground, put down the sod. So a pretty good day for exercise. Alright, we got some root beer on the go. No, so I think when it came down to the whole union discussion, I was kind of picking on the union like, hey, why are you even holding these discussions? What does it have anything to do with paving our streets? It's like, what are we paying you to do exactly? But when they held that talk about all the people that are freaking out, I was like, well, that kind of does make sense now. It's like the government and all these different like fear-mongering agencies like the union, like you could see the union representatives, they're just sitting back and like licking their lips watching the people fight each other, because they're like, every time the people are fighting, it's distracting from the union, like just soaking everyone dry. So the union's loving it, right? They're just sitting back going, oh wow, come on, fight some more, fight some more. They love it when everyone's like, oh yeah, we're the victims. It's like, yeah, you're the victims, alright, we'll profit from you. But anyways, I shouldn't keep picking on the unions, because that's what I've started to realize is as the group went on and talking, they started to get all these different groups that were complaining about what's bugging them. I think, what was it, the Muslim group was talking about the different attacks in the different cities. I think there was like 10, 20, even 30, and I was like, holy shit, like they actually are bringing up some good points here. A lot of these attacks I had never even heard of. So I was thinking there was only 1 or 2 attacks, but I guess, yeah, we're pushing like 20, 30 attacks. But still, I was like, shit, man, out of a country of 40 million people, we shouldn't be picking on Canada so much. Saying that the whole country is racist, we should be ashamed. It's like, I really doubt it's the whole country supporting those attacks. It's fucking ridiculous. And that's the thing, too, is when they were talking about it, they're like teaching everyone that it's like, yeah, that's what's happening. Everyone supports this. Canada is like a totally evil place. And I was like, gee, dear God, some of these people are hearing that and believing it. They think that Canada is like out to get them. It's like tinfoil hat conspiracy stuff, and they're pushing it on everyone. But then I started to realize that it's every group that thinks everyone else is out to get them. So yeah, they had those people talking, then they had the First Nations people talking a little bit. But actually the First Nations people, I think they aced the whole discussion most of all. That's what I was thinking too, is like of all the people that have gone through hardship about losing land and territory, it's like who's going to know more about it than the First Nations people? So really when they started to talk to the different Muslim groups about how oppression or like different cultures clash and stuff, it's like they definitely illustrated it well better than I ever could. Now and they started to realize it's like, yeah, that's what everyone's out there. It's like calling each other terrorists. It's like everyone's got their own agendas in life. Each culture's got their own. Everyone's just trying to put food on the table. And then we're all at each other's throats. Yeah, it was like non-union, union is fighting each other. First Nations people and the Europeans. Well, I guess not even technically Europeans. Now it's like all of North America. So it's not really just Europeans, but still, I guess what it was originally. Oh yeah, and then the atheists versus the religious people. Men versus women. All the different, well, I should say all the genders versus each other. No, and then I was thinking too that, yeah, as bad as all this is with everyone freaking out at each other's throats, it's probably for the best in one way, that it's going to push us to everyone working together. Because that's the one shitty thing that happens, like even those tornadoes that destroyed the place. Yeah, that's what I should talk about next. Because that's what happened on the news. Those big tornadoes came rolling through, and they missed us by, I don't know, how many miles is Barrie? I tried to figure. Maybe like 10, 20 miles. Or no, that's too close. Yeah, maybe about 100 miles. So anyways, a storm about 100 miles away just fucking destroyed like an entire city block. Well, I don't know. I've only seen some of the footage, but this one lady, she had her cell phone on, like recording like what happened. I guess they heard the tornadoes coming, or the alarms. Must have been the cell phone alarms, maybe the weather station alarms. It was his mother that was visiting her son in Barrie. So anyways, the mother and the son and all the family and the dogs, they went and hid in the basement. And then while they were in the basement, they heard some really loud banging noises. You can imagine a tornado going through, right? So, but they were in a mansion. So it's like this part of Barrie that the tornado went through. It's not like shacks or anything. We're talking like mansions that were built less than 10 years ago. So some really heavy duty buildings. So anyways, the tornado goes ripping through that street, and the lady comes out of her basement with the cell phone on. I don't know, I don't think she turned it on like when the door first opened, because I think she didn't expect much. But then she turned on her cell phone like pretty much like within a few seconds of opening the door, coming out of the basement, and she opens the door, and like everything on that floor is just scattered all over the room. So she's like, why are all the obstacles, like all of her furniture and everything flying around the room? So then she goes to the staircase and pans up, and there's no roof on the house. Can you imagine? So the tornado came through and just ripped the whole fucking roof right off the house. So they were lucky that they were in the basement, right? But then she opens the front door to like check to see what the neighborhood looks like. And all of her house's belongings are like scattered for like 2 blocks. And it's not just her house, but a few houses on the street. So there's like PlayStations, TVs, like couches, like laundry, oh, even cars, like just thrown around like Lego. It's fucking crazy. Hey, Warzard the Board Time Lord, how's it going? Cats versus dogs. No, that's what I was thinking. Glad you reminded me. So with all this destruction, I was thinking, it's like as shitty as that storm was, it's like usually the storms are what brings everyone together. Everyone sees it on the news. They're like, oh shit, can we help with Patreon? Everyone will start pooling resources to try to help. So I was thinking, as much as we see the world going to shit, where like everyone's at each other's throats, it'll probably get so bad that actually everyone will start helping. They'll be like, oh fuck, it is bad now, right? So it's kind of shitty to think everything has to get that bad before we'll actually help each other, but let's hope not. No, and that's what I was thinking. Like, as much as that union stuff, I always give them a hard time about what they do. That episode that I watched is probably the best show I've seen on Facebook live stream in years. So I'll have to admit that I was wrong. Union did a pretty good job there. They actually used my tax dollars for something I enjoyed or found useful. So that was good. Now, and I feel bad for some of the Muslim groups. Like, you could tell some of the ladies are like totally freaked out that people are gonna like beat them up for wearing a hijab or something. So I really hope that more people coming to Canada don't get that impression. Hopefully Canadians aren't really like that. That's one thing that almost is like in the back of my mind. It's like, hopefully they're not right, and like everyone all of a sudden did just turn evil. Say, I hope not. I can't believe that they would. Especially in a country like Canada too. It's like, God, our whole country's been multicultural really since the beginning, so why the hell would anyone have... Well, see, that's the one thing too, is you gotta give Canada... can't paint it with the brush as being the same across the entire country. Like, we do have regions that are different, so yeah, Quebec is a lot more strict. Quebec actually has language police, where none of the other parts of Canada do. So what I mean by language police... I bet you, what's his name, Antoine could probably testify to this. They actually have language police that enforce what like stores are allowed to use when they greet people that come in. So they'll go around and test stores to see if they're actually greeting people in French or not. Can you imagine that? That'd be fucked, right? But I was thinking that makes sense, because in a country as big as Canada, you really do need like a wide range of policies. You don't want the same policy for everyone everywhere. So it's like, yeah, some parts of the country are more strict with cultures and language, and a lot of parts aren't. So yeah, it's not all the same. Fuck, man, we just can't make it to the gold chest. There might be a way to beat this level. If I swap him out, him there. Sometimes the trick too is, if I'm just getting so frustrated about my good heroes dying, why don't I just leave the good heroes behind and put in a shitty team, and the shitty team can just weaken them, and then once the team's weakened, then I can bring in the good team and finish them. So let's try that. Well, not yet. First we'll try this team, see if we even need to bother with that strategy. Hey, thanks for the like, Warzard. Oh yeah, rich versus poor. That was one of the things too. I noticed that a lot of videos on YouTube, people are like, oh, get the rich people, get the rich people. And then some of the rich people are like, hey, we need more tax breaks, we need more tax breaks. No, it's funny too how they're talking about how the division between classes has gotten so big that some people are now flying jets into space, while like the rest of the fucking country is like living in poverty. So it's like, I can almost start to see where the poor versus rich thing is coming. The rich people can really only collect so many resources before people start to freak out, right? It's like, I'm pretty sure Bill Gates is running into that problem now, where he's gathered so many resources that people are starting to realize that one guy is like cleaning out the entire planet. I know like capitalism allows that and it even encourages it, and for the most part it is the best system. But I was thinking, even as the best system, it isn't flawless, and it definitely runs into issues. Good old Bezos, what will he do next? Now, people are always picking on Bezos out of all the billionaires, and I'm like, why do people pick on him? Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, out of all the billionaires, which one has helped your life the most? Some people could argue that it's Bill Gates because he gave us Windows. But I was thinking, dear God, like, Windows is kind of obsolete. Like, well, I shouldn't say obsolete, but God, I don't think many people like Windows. It's just we have no better alternative, or unless there's Chrome. Yeah, that Chrome operating system, it's pretty good. Yeah, and someone will always have more money. It's an endless battle trying to beat the richest person. Alright, so she's gonna die, so I'll bring her. Yeah, let's bring in Sword God. What the hell? I see if he can actually do anything. Watch, they'll all just die in one hit. I can almost guarantee you. We'll just test it, see what happens. I was pretty winded today. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to record. Because, man, I was, like, ready to crash just before I started the show. But unfortunately, I did the secret that I should never do. I just did a sugar rush. See if sugar would help wake me up and get a show going. So, yeah, I tried eating some chocolate. Man, it did the trick. Wide awake just for at least now. God, half our team gone already. Yeah, they just die all in one hit. Oh, well. Yeah, that's what I think. Like, once you reach a certain level, it really is, like, golds just become useless. Like, really, there's no gold hero on my team that is anywhere good. They just all suck. Alright, so this battle went really horrible. We didn't kill or weaken anyone. Here I was thinking my backup team coming in could at least kill one of them. No, not even close. Oh, excuse me. So that kind of sucks. Let's go to the tavern and get it done, because that's one of the main ones. Hey, let's take the jewels and then we'll do a refresh. It's kind of pointless to beat just the gray missions, but we do need what is it called? Just the basic reward for how many missions you can complete. So, and if we can get some jewels out of it. I fucking hate this one. Those 2 rewards are like garbage. I would never take that. It's like, even this is pretty bad, but I'll still take... No, let's fucking refresh it. Yeah, let's take it. It's like I just want to save jewels, so I'm more hesitant to keep burning them. There we go. That's a good mission. Purple. See, that's... When it comes to rewards, that's like top notch. That's garbage again, so we'll end that. Oh yeah, I forgot to check. Did Hunger Games come back? Probably not, eh? Ooh yeah, I love the sound of this. This makes me think that chess is coming. Because we've really gone through all of them. We just did Abyss, we just did Monster Hunting. We just did Hunger Games, and we just did the Infinite Fight Ring. So really, the only one that we haven't just done is chess. How fucking long are they going to hold out on the goddamn chess? I do not know. I'm really thinking it's a once-a-year thing. Warzard was saying he's never gotten enough purple tasks on the tavern. You know, that's what I was thinking. In order to beat the tavern... The only real way you can do it is if you tank, like, I don't know, 20,000 jewels. So that way, when it comes time and you want to do it, you can just keep hitting the refresh button all the time. Because you have so many jewels. And you have to have the extra things for the VIP level. If you only have 3 spaces to work with, that's really hard. Like, I can't... Yeah, I think it was 3 when you start the game, right? And then once I paid $100, they gave me an extra 2. And that's what I was thinking. It's such a good deal, eh? For that $100. Hey, Augusto just joined. How's it going? Because I was thinking for like paying that $100 Canadian or whatever it was, that really affects your game. Having those extra 2 slots. Because, man, that's a lot of rewards that you get extra. That's what I was thinking. How much is the next one? VIP 5. I'd have to get something like, yeah, 1,400. God, wish I had some extra money. Well, I'll have to get some bills paid off. And yeah, maybe one of these days I can afford the VIP 5. I really don't want to soak too much more money into Clone Evolution because I'm probably going to wrap up the game. Like, fuck, man, I've almost gotten every hero now, so I'm not really going to be playing it that much longer. If I had to guess, 6 to 8 months, that's probably what I'll keep playing it. And I won't just quit forever, but I'll probably won't keep doing daily streams because once I've beat the game completely, I'll probably cut down to once a week and then add another game. So we can still hang out with the Clone Evolution people, but we'll try to expand the channel a bit too. I know a lot of players have been bugging me to add new games, so, or viewers, so that's what I'll do. And not bugging, I appreciate the feedback. I know for me, I kind of like a creature of habit. You can tell when I get into a groove on something, I don't like to change it. But yeah, change, you can't just keep fighting it. You have to be able to bend, not break. So we'll eventually change. Alright, so we did that. Oh yeah, equipment. I was trying to remember what the fuck I wanted to click on. No, Warzord's wondering what games I'm going to be playing. Well, I know a lot of people weren't impressed with the Entropia game. So I'm probably not going to... Well, I shouldn't say I'm not going to be playing that one too much because they're doing a big update. So when Entropia gets the big update, that's probably when I'll switch to that game. But until Entropia does the update, I'll probably just keep doing it like once a week. I think I'm even way behind on that now. I got to get a few more Entropia episodes recorded. For me, what happened with Entropia is everything I liked to do in the game got banned. So then it was like really difficult for me to find anything that I wanted to do because everything I used to like doing was banned. What happened is they added like this mission to the game, I don't know, like 4 years ago. And it was the best mission in the whole game, so I loved it. I just kept doing it. It was repeatable. Then they found out that the mission was giving out too big of rewards or something, so then they banned people doing it. I was like, dear God, man, you let that mission go on for years and you didn't notice the reward? Like everyone just assumed that you knew that it was a good reward. That's why everyone was calling it the best level for fucking 4 years or whatever. So yeah, I doubt I'll be going back to... Well, I shouldn't say that either, because with Entropia, I'm starting to expand that show to actually just chatting with guests while I play Entropia. So it'll be more of like a podcast that just happens to have Entropia going in the background. And the podcast theme will be what Entropia players do for like a living, how they started playing Entropia, basically just getting to know the Entropia community better. Who likes to party the most? Now I'm hoping it's Ken. There's this one guy, Ken from Entropia, and I think he lives in Toronto. So I was thinking if he's a big time partier, maybe we can get some partying Entropia style going. I'm just dying for social activities because I haven't hung out with other people since like 2018. Nah, I shouldn't say ever. I have like hung out with people once or twice in that time. Oh, getting their asses wiped or kicked. No, and then other games I'm going to add, obviously, I'm going to switch back to a first-person shooter soon. I've actually taken a break from first-person shooters for quite a few years now. I just got so sick of them because I played them for, I don't know, a good 10 years, like 8 hours a day, so I just overkilled playing it. It's basically whenever GoldenEye for a Nintendo 64 came out, that day forward is when I started playing first-person shooters a lot. Well, I shouldn't even say that day. I started playing it on Doom. So whatever day that game came out. Yeah, so I did keep playing first-person shooters for so many years on end. But I'm thinking there's a couple good ones coming out. So I'm going to give one a try. Hopefully I'll like it. For me, I'm very particular about what games I like. Clone Evolution did a good job. Like, I thought I wasn't going to like it, but man, I got hooked on it pretty quick. Whoever designed this game should win an award. Not just because I like it, but because, yeah, it's very addictive. I don't know, who was it? Kayla was in the chat yesterday saying that she finds the game a little bit boring. And I was like, yeah, if you don't have the VIP ticket, it is a little bit on the boring side because there's a lot of waiting. But if you get that VIP boost, it really speeds the game up to a level where it's just not as boring. And then eventually it will get boring like any game. Hell, Suki played it to level 400 and then gave up. The crack award. Now, Street Fighter is another one that I used to really love playing, but I played it until I got arthritis in my hands. So I really can't play that game, even though I want to. So what I might do for Street Fighter is just do like a once a day match, because I find I can play maybe 1 or 2 matches a day, and then after that, boom, arthritis kicks in. So it kind of sucks, but who knows? Those 1 or 2 matches a day should be pretty fun. Or if I get hammered and like drink a lot, that usually seizes my hand or loosens them up enough. Seizes. I know I'm always self-medicating, but hey, you do what works. No, I think, yeah. And then other games that I used to like to play, I don't know if I'll be able to play it online, we'll see, is Risk. Risk is one of those games, I don't know if it'll work good for a live stream, but I'm thinking it might for my style, because I like to be able to vaporize all the time. And that's why Clone Evolution's good. You can see I really don't have to do anything. I'm usually just watching the game. So Risk is like that a lot too. You usually just make a couple moves, and then you watch the game for quite a while. And then once the game is done playing, then you make a couple moves, and then you watch it again for a while. Especially if you're in an online match, because some of those online matches, people take forever. So what I like to do is while I'm watching the game in between turns, is just plan my move. So when it's my move, I go really quick. Finishing quick is my specialty. No, but then when other players go, they often don't start thinking until it's actually their turn. But it's like, why would you wait? It's like, why don't you just plan your turn before while you're watching? So yeah, maybe that's what viewers could do, is they could actually help me in Risk to decide what attacks we should do. The only thing I'm thinking that would really suck for Risk is if my opponents are watching the stream, because then they can see what I'm planning, because I'll be telling everyone. But I don't know, most cases I usually win Risk so badly, like always winning, that if my opponents had an advantage, it would probably balance it out. Not to brag or anything, but I used to play Risk like crazy. And I shouldn't even say it works, like I always lose a lot of matches too, but there is a pretty good chance I'll win. Yeah, and then Windjammers, I don't know if anyone's played that game. It's very similar to Pong, except they modified it with discs. And it's on Neo Geo. Well, and that's the other thing, the new Neo Geo console is supposed to launch. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. If the new Neo Geo console launches, I'll probably be a full-time Neo Geo streamer, and I'll buy the new console. Why? Because, man, I used to fucking love that console when I was a kid, and I could never afford it. So it is like a lifetime dream to be able to own the new Neo Geo. Now I just need for it to launch. It was supposed to launch in 2021. I was thinking, dear God, it's already, what, 7 months in? So there's not a whole lot of time they have left to launch it. Well, yeah, I guess 5-6 months, but hopefully, if I had to guess, they'll launch it around Christmas. That would be a good time to launch it, right? But the only thing I was thinking that's weird with Neo Geo, I'm pretty sure they don't have to worry about when they launch it, because it'll be one of those systems where people just buy it. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure people still remember Neo Geo. It's probably still in a lot of arcades. So people will be like, hey, this company is actually like a good company. They don't release that much shit. Oh my God, Warzard the board, or the board Time Lord. He says that he has the AVS, the CD, and the Neo Geo. Now I've watched documentaries and all the different Neo Geo consoles, and it is pretty wild. Like, what were they saying? Is some people took the arcade, like the actual arcade unit, instead of putting it into an arcade machine, they would just turn it into a home console. Because technically you could just hook it up to a TV and then you're playing the actual arcade. And then they came out with an actual legit home console, so it was actually the same games, but it's like a machine that has a case and everything. It looks like a home console. And then they also had a CD version. Yeah, CD technology was really good for, I can't remember, they were trying to do a full motion video or high quality sound. So that's when CDs came out, is when we got new technology for that. It'd be really cool to get to get the Prince of Saudi Arabia on a podcast too. Because I know I've got some viewers of my my old show, the Ancient Mystery stuff, that are from like the Middle East area. So it'd be funny if he's actually could get him on a podcast. Because most people would be blown away with that. Because I think they always demonize, what is it, Saudi Arabia. It's one of those countries that everyone's supposed to hate. It's like, I know every country's got good and bad parts to it, so I'm pretty sure Saudi Arabia isn't all evil. Let's hope not. Yeah, and what country is like a flawless history too? That's what I keep noticing with Canada now. They label us so evil and racist. I'm like, dear God, if they're labeling us that, what did they do to other countries? No, so far the online dating isn't going the greatest. I figure it's always the same thing that happens to me. I end up meeting someone that lives too far away, so it's like, oh, that's great. I don't know, she said she might come and move to our city or my city in around December. So I guess I shouldn't say that's too long to go. And really what I should do is try to get into shape by the time she moves here. No, she's really smoking hot, so I'm almost thinking it's one of those too good to be true things, but we'll see. No, she's moving from pretty far away, so it makes me think that, hey, is she really moving, or what's the deal here? Nah, I think that's not a bad plan if someone is moving to a new city, though, is to hook up with like a whole bunch of people that are potential dates, so you don't get so homesick when you move somewhere and feel like you're completely alone or something. I noticed that's what I managed to do for my place up north. I keep meeting new people, even hot chicks that live up north, and I'm like, holy shit. When I go there, I don't have to feel like I'm homesick anymore because I'll actually have other people that I can hang out with. There we go. No, but in the meantime, I'm not going to wait till December or anything. I'm going to keep trying to meet other chicks. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, I think I met one that lived like 45 minutes away. But then when she read the rest of my profile, she deleted me. So she probably just picked the picture, liked me, and instantly regretted it. Just, yeah. Now, you can't please everyone, right? Try to look at it that way. There's always going to be someone who thinks you're a freak, or everyone. Just Alright, so, oh yeah, and then the person who I was going to get on the show, one of the other girls that I know, who was going to come on to talk about the topic we're not allowed to talk about, she can't do it because of her work. She's worried that they'll find out, so I was thinking that too, because if you get recorded saying stuff, like, I don't have to worry because I cut grass for a living, so my history as a janitor is on the line. But no, I think with careers and people that spend a lot of time and money on education, they have to be more careful what they say. So yeah, I don't want to get too many people into trouble, and I don't want my channel canceled, as much as it would have been fun to talk to her about all that shit. Right, so we got some tavern task rewards. That was good. Yeah, it's a thing when I go to big nightclubs or like bars in Toronto. I do have an advantage, even for being bald, is I'm actually much taller than most people. So if I go into like a huge crowd of people, I'm like a foot taller than the next closest person my height, unless they're a basketball player or something. If there's a basketball player, then I'll be roughly the same height as them or just a bit shorter. If they're like 7 feet tall, then yeah, they'll definitely be taller. No, so I noticed like even in my city that being tall isn't that uncommon. But when I go to like a big city like Toronto or something, I literally get women coming and asking to buy me drinks, which is kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know, it always seems the opposite. It's supposed to be guys are buying drinks for girls. But I'm not one to turn it down. No, it was like a shocker. But yeah, I guess that's what some women do in Toronto. Because I heard Toronto, there's actually like a lot, I shouldn't make fun of it, but there's a lot of students that I guess aren't really great dating material for various reasons. There's a joke in Toronto is most of the students that go to the universities that are guys are mostly gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. For my case, it's great because I could go to the bars and there's not enough straight guys, so it's like woohoo. Now that's why some days I think I really should just move to Toronto if I wanted to find like a serious relationship, but who knows? Maybe that'll be someday in the future. It's a lot to do to like just move somewhere, especially a big city like that. Toronto's like okay for short periods, but I find if I'm there for more than a couple weeks, it starts to get to me. Like all the loud noises, like so many cars, so many honking. I don't know if it's like that as much since the pandemic, because I haven't even been back since, so I don't know what it's like now. I heard that it's going back to normal, so who knows. Alright, let's get some more victories. Ah, fuck. Jinx that one. I'm like, let's get victories. Loss. Yeah, Toronto is about an hour car drive from me. Or if you take the public transit, about an hour and a half. So for me, it's always public transit because I don't drive, so... Actually, we do have one express bus, so it'll take you there in about an hour. So, I don't know. Actually, that express bus got canceled. The company went bankrupt during the lockdown. So I'll have to check how much and how fast it is to get there now. Yeah, there was a lot of companies in Canada that went under. And like a lot of Chinese investors came in on a huge fire sale and just like bought up all the land and resources for like pennies on the dollar. And it got so out of control, the fire sale, that the government actually stopped it. They're like, hey guys, we can't just keep selling all of our land and assets to China. We sold way too much, so they put a halt on it. And you know it has to be pretty bad when, right? Like there were so many people getting rich off that corruption, and someone actually stopped it. But yeah, well, I don't think it really affects me that much. Like housing is already stupidly expensive, so it wasn't like I was disappointed about losing housing. That dream was already gone decades ago. Now, the only thing that I could see is maybe it would get so expensive that I can't afford to live in the city anymore. But it really is already at that point, and I'm just getting cheaper housing because I'm helping look after my uncle. If I had to actually like rent where I live right now, I wouldn't be able to afford it. Not even close. Now I think if I actually rented an apartment here, I could blow through my life savings in probably like a year or two. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so there we go. Tempting to boost that one. Chaos, let's do it. I know that was probably stupid, but I wanted to make Alice stronger. I'm sick of her fucking always losing. Alright, let's try the dungeon now with the stronger Alice. St. Catherine's. I'm trying to remember St. Catherine's. Is that the one that's near Niagara Falls? Let me check. Yeah, I'll show you where I am on the map. Rather than open that one, I'll open this one. I was thinking that I'd open the regular Google Earth, but then it'll show my exact address, and I don't want all the teenage girls showing up. So we'll just use this one. Yeah, if anyone wants to see how the gravity wells have been doing lately. A couple swirl patterns around some of them, but... No, I like it when they spin right around it, because then it makes the map look cool, but nothing too significant. Yeah, I noticed a few of the line clouds were lining up. Alright, so what was I checking? Oh yeah, where I live. Alright, so the region that I live is right in the center, Kitchener. So that's why when I go to Toronto, it's about an hour drive. Yeah, let me do this one. There we go. Yep, so that's how we get to Toronto from my place. And there's a train. I don't know if I trust the government and trains lately, but... Oh yeah, so there's St. Catharines. So if I drive to St. Catharines, I'm pretty sure that's about an hour away too. It looks about the same distance as Toronto. Maybe a little bit farther. Let me take the clouds off because they're pieces of shit right now. There we go. Yeah, so there's St. Catharines, and I can actually take the public transit here also. So if I want to like get to either Toronto or St. Catharines, it costs about $10 there and back. If I go on the discount day. If I go full price day, it's probably like $20 there and back. That's one of the reasons why I don't get a car. If I wanted to drive to Toronto from my place, the parking is like $20-30. So you're already looking at paying more for parking than it would have cost just to take the train there. And it's bitch to find parking spots. Like Toronto traffic's crazy. So that's one of the reasons. Hamilton's a pretty cool city. Oh yeah, and then we're also near Buffalo. So if I drive this way, this will take me to, what is it, Detroit. Ah, there it is. So I'm not that far from Detroit. If I want to go to Detroit, it's about a 4-hour bus ride. So that's pretty far, but not that far really. And how far am I away from New York? I think I'm about an 8-hour drive from New York. So if I wanted to drive for 8 hours, I could just go to New York. The public transit wasn't so bad. What is it, Boston? I think Boston is probably closer to a 14-hour drive. Not sure. Is that where Portland is? There must be 2 Portlands, right? Oh yeah, that's Maine. What was the other city? Oh yeah, Buffalo, close to that. What was the other major? Oh yeah, another cool city is Montreal. So I'm about 5-hour drive for Montreal. Or no, that's not a 5-hour drive. That's probably like a 4-hour drive. I don't know, I'd have to look it up. Oh yeah, Ottawa's 5 hours, so that's over 5. I'm thinking from Toronto to there. But anyways, yeah, pretty close to Montreal also. Alright, so let's close this, go back to the game. Oh yeah, I was going to check the weather just one more time quick. What is it looking like for me? Looks like most of the storms are all around me. The place that got destroyed by the tornadoes today is Barrie. So the storms like ripped through here, hit Barrie. So that's the line it went. So you can see it just missed us by that much. Pretty fucking hair-raising, right? No, that's why they call our area Tornado Alley, and the worst part of Tornado Alley actually is Barrie, so that's where they got hit. Alright, let's go back to the game. Oh, that's cool. Warzard the Bored Time Lord says he's actually hung out in St. Catharines. That's cool. Trying to think, what was in St. Catharines? Didn't Don Cherry have a big bar there on the waterfront? I think that was one of the most popular sports bars for a while. I don't know if it still is, probably not, but who knows. Could be gone for all I know. Now, what else is popular in St. Catharines? I think that's the wine region, Niagara Escarpment, somewhere around there. I've never heard of Silicon Knights, but is that like a hockey team? Yeah, so if people are wondering if they come to visit my area and want to go on different excursions, we used to have really fucking sick bus trips before the whole lockdowns where you could actually go to Niagara Falls for free and they give you a free dinner. All you had to do is go and try some of the casino games. It was one of those deals where they just fill up a whole bus full of seniors and hope they'll play the casino all day. Holy shit, Silicon Knights is a video game company. That's fucking wild. No shit, eh? Yeah, I was always wondering if any of my viewers were in the video game industry. When I was watching Pat and Ian's show that you were talking about how a lot of their viewers are. I was like, wow, that's cool. Yeah, so what were you working on? Oh, you had a friend that was working there. Oh, I see. For a second I thought it was you. Well, maybe you work at another company. No, to be honest, I actually got a job offer to work at a video game company and I turned it down. And then after I was thinking, dear God, what an idiot. I don't know how many good jobs I've turned down and looked back, I was like, holy shit. I'm like the Dumb and Dumber guys when the fucking bus full of hot babes goes by. They ask for someone to help put on suntan lotion. And then Dumb and Dumber tell them to go to the town down the street because there's lots of people looking for work there. That was basically what I said. It's like, oh, $1 million like video game job? It's probably someone else who would love that. What an idiot. Now what happened was it was in Toronto and I was like, I just got rid of a job that was in Toronto because I hated commuting. So I was like, God, I don't want another job in Toronto. So I turned it down. And then after I was like, an idiot, I should have just moved to Toronto. But then again, you don't want to start chasing money your whole life and just be miserable, right? So do what you got to do. No, at the time I was doing a lot of ancient mystery stuff and writing about it, and this guy read my stuff at a convention. He's like, man, you got to write the history for my video games. And he had like these games that he was making for, I think, a cell phone game company. He's like, yeah, the stuff you're working on is exactly what I want to theme these games to. I'm like, really? I think it came down to, I was like, yeah, I'll consider it. And we were going to meet in the office. And then I just turned down the interview. I was like, fuck. Should have went for that. Oh, well. Holy, I made it that far with that team? Or no, I was going for the other team to try to weaken them. Alright, so let's do another weakening team. Her, him, and her. Let's try that. See if we can just weaken him a bit. Oh shit. Yeah, Warzard's talking about the biggest problem in the video game industry is the video game industry can make a hit and be great, make a hit, be great, make a hit, be great, and all it takes is one failed project where the game bombs and the whole studio goes bankrupt. So isn't that fucked? Like they can make hit after hit after hit, and all it takes is that one fuck up. And as soon as they fuck it up, then the studio goes bankrupt. So that's why they said a lot of gaming went stale, because companies just didn't want to take risks. They're like, fuck it, why the hell should we take this giant risk if chances are if we just make games that are proven successes, then we won't go bankrupt. So that's where they run into the issues. Which is kind of sad in a way, right? Because I remember back in the day, game companies could have like 2 or 3 hits and then release 2 or 3 failures, and then as soon as they got that one hit, they would recover, right? But yeah, doesn't work like that anymore. I think it's because the games got so big to make, right? it didn't really matter if a $100,000 game project went bankrupt, but if you started to get like $500 million projects, then it was like, holy shit, if that goes bankrupt, you're fucked. Yeah, some companies only do ever make one good hit too, right? Like, think of Halo. I don't know what company made that. Was it Bungie or something? But I can't think of too many other great games they made. Other than within the actual franchise itself. I was hoping Tengu could survive, but I don't know if Alice or Jane Austen can heal him enough. Should have brought that other healer. This one looks weak. Weak as fuck. Yeah, this is annoying because really we can't survive. And we can't kill anyone. Isn't it funny our Tengu is so weak that he can't even fucking kill anyone? Pisses me off. God's sakes, he still died. Alright, before we play this chest again, let's get a quick message from the sponsor.
Today's tornado near miss was brought to you by Crunk. Alright, it'll fuck you up. Woo!
Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Yeah, I shouldn't joke about that tornado. Hopefully no one died in it today. When I was watching, I was like, dear God, man, that was definitely severe enough that people could die. Alright, let's try just him there. And yeah, let's put in Gus. I don't think this will work, but let's... Oh wait, not Gus. Let's put in him. Just for a little bit of poisoning action. Hoping they'll just attack Alice and Crime Fighter won't really take much of a beating. Boom! There we go. Now I'm talking. There, Crime Fighter dies, I don't give two shits. At least most of our team is killing them, and so far we're good to go. Boom! There we go. Oh fuck, man, why is our team dead so much? Alright, so one of her health bars is gone, so I gotta really make sure this one doesn't go anywhere. Boom! Oh, fuck, man. God, is she gonna die? Oh, she died. Son of a bitch. Man, that was close, eh? We almost got all of the damage we needed. Alright, so putting him in is kind of a waste. He doesn't do jack shit. Let's put in Gus at least, so... I think Gus gives us some sort of power-up of some kind. And we'll go with the extra shield. You know, Gus won't live long, but maybe in the meantime he can at least boost us before he dies. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Gus boosting him is great. Come on, Suzo, tear him a new one. Why isn't he going? Fuck's sakes, man. Fuck that shit. Half their team should have been dead. The fuck are they all still alive for? Alright, let's try this again. Now, thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Can't believe such a late show and we made it up to 5 viewers. Usually this is daytime numbers. No, so how's everyone else doing in the game? Any exciting heroes you're making? Trying to think, like, who's the next exciting hero I'm looking for. I haven't even really been looking forward to making anyone. I've just been focusing on trying to get Freya up to a healing. Because, God, we could have Freya in here healing, and then we'd be winning. Here, come on, Suzo. Tear him a new one. Go already. What the fuck you waiting for? Oh, you wait for them to all be full health, and then you go. Is that how this works? God, she's went through a whole health meter? You gotta be kidding. Come on, Suzo. Boom. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, now we should be able to win. If this axe guy fucking kills Alice, I'll be pissed. How does she keep getting poisoned? I didn't know he poisons people. He doesn't poison anyone when he's on my team. What the fuck? Must be some power he's got unlocked. At least every time he hits Alice, she goes up in health. So the more he attacks her, the better. God, this is annoying. We're gonna have to wait for it to all count down. Then what I'll do is I'll bring in a fucking full team. We'll just fucking tear this beard guy a fucking new one. I hate him and his eye. Now I was gonna order a, what is it, a monocle? So I actually had the eye thing. I just need my eye or beard to grow longer so I can put those clamps in it. Clamp. Yeah, clamps. Reminds me of bending. I miss Bender from Futurama. Should watch an episode of it just for old time's sake. Haven't watched it in 10 years at least. I never did watch Futurama when they got that reboot, so maybe I'll watch the whole reboot. The weirdest thing about Futurama, I guess, now is that it took place in the past so long ago. A show about the future that took place in the past. Hey, we might actually kill this fucking beard guy even before we have to bring in the next team to wipe him a new one. See, this wasn't a bad strategy, eh? Instead of having half my team die, just bring in 3 heroes, let one of them die that's like a weakling anyways, tap them out for a little bonuses so we can finish off these people with just 2 heroes. That's all we need. That's I figured, the axe guy, he would just start boosting Alice. He doesn't have the firepower to kill Alice, not even close. I would just skip it, but I can guarantee they would kill my heroes if I did. Yeah, it's I figured. The reboots are really never as good as the original, but it would have been kind of neat to see Fry again. I always kind of wanted him to hook up with that one-eyed chick. The Cyclops. Oh shit, he's still alive. What a son of a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Alright, yeah, let's tear him a new one now. Fucking whole team coming in on him. I'm gonna tag team. No more screwing around, axe guy. We're fucking you up this time. Oh yeah, tearing him a new one. There we go. .160 gun. That was pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna have to do some crazy ass strategy to beat this one. I bet you we will. But let's see what we're up against. Doesn't look good. I say that shark guy, he looks the worst at all of them. Fuck man, they hit Tengu and he died a whole health meter in one hit. How is that possible? Tengu's so strong. Boom, there we go. Even Ice Guy's doing some shit. Alright, this team ain't so bad. I should have figured if we're fighting Tengu. God man, he's weak shit as our team. Like as much as I've liked Tengu over how long we've used him, it'll be nice when we're too strong for Tengu and we don't really need him anymore. But I could imagine he'll always be the backup tank for my second team. The second team in the dungeon. They could definitely use a Tengu. Like, Tengu's like the ultimate tank if you don't have Alice yet. If you don't have Alice yet, then I'd stick with Tengu. Alright. We're actually facing the gold chest. And there's 2 gold heroes. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We actually got a chance in this one. I jinxed it hardcore there. Alright, let's try changing it up for a bit of extra punch attack power. No, I'm kind of glad that there's no TV show that's got my attention. No movies, no real other games other than Clone Evolution. Because I got so much other stuff in real life I'm supposed to be working on and I can't get it done if I'm so distracted by so much like media. So, very lucky in a way. I remember a good chunk of my life I was so hooked on TV I could never turn it off. Boom. Now I think when was I hooked on TV? I think it was from the year 14 to about 16. Watched a lot of TV then. Or no, maybe 14 to 17. So about 3 years of non-stop TV. That's when I moved in with my stepbrother at the time, and he was a big TV addict, so we watched a lot of TV together. That was when I started to like really plow back to Star Trek, watched almost every Next Generation episode like a million times. Well, that was fucking still when Next Generation was making new episodes, now that I think about it. Yeah, I kind of miss the days. Like, I think maybe that's what Amazon's going to bring. Oh, yeah, that's where I was going. I was thinking there was some conversation I never finished. Is why all the people seem to pick on different billionaires differently. Because you look at, like, Jeff Bezos and what he's done. He created so many jobs. And he also gave everyone, like, super good deals on, like, everything they buy. So if you, like, looked at the billionaires of who's giving you the most, I would rank Jeff Bezos like next to the top, right? Like, how could you even compare? Maybe Bill Gates with Windows, but I don't think people really care that much about Windows. And then when it comes to the, what is it, the Virgin Galactic guy, what's his name again? Richard Branson, that's it. Yeah, that guy's a little bit fucked too. They were talking about him today, about how he doesn't pay any taxes in the UK. And that he actually like asked the government for money to help make this whole thing possible. So I was thinking that is kind of weird, right? He's supposed to be this great billionaire. I can't remember like Virgin Galactic. Virgin used to be a cell phone company. I'm trying to think what they were. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's weird that Bezos. Oh yeah, and then Bill Gates, like he has all that other stuff on the side where he's like buying up all the land and resources and like taking all the resources away from people, hoarding them all. So it's like, I don't know, like, it's so weird. One billionaire helps you and everyone seems to hate him, but then the billionaire that fucking screws you over, it's like he's beloved. Society is so weird. Alright, I was gonna buy one of these, so let's do it. Today, let's buy the red. We'll buy a red scroll. Not to say that Bezos is perfect or anything, but dear God, he sure gave back a lot. Now I think Bezos is probably going to be the guy that does the most for the moon base, so that's what we'll really see. Who is I watching today's? Some guy that does a show. What's his name again? One of those famous actors with long hair that does a daily talk on YouTube. I'll just look up his video so I don't have to remember his name. Brand, I think it is. That could be it. I never actually watched any of his movies, so I don't really know him as an actor, but I think he used to be a pretty popular actor. Alright, let's try the dungeon. See if we can actually make some damage. We did boost her up. Come on. Oh, we didn't boost her up because we didn't actually give her any extra levels. That's the problem. Dum. Oh yeah, did I already create the robots? I think I did. Looks like all the robots are gone. No, I'm getting really psyched about the whole moon mission because we are getting closer and closer to that. Where I think we're at 2 years away, or 3 could be, but I think 2 is closer. 2 years away from a fucking moon base. That's so epic. I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime, so finally, we're getting there. Took to my 40s. When I was a kid, they used to tell us when we were teenagers we'd have moon bases, and that is when they were on pace for. But then they just stopped. There's always the debates of why they stopped going to the moon. I think it's the whole demon thing. I bet you that NASA actually did figure it out. They're like, holy fuck, if we're sending astronauts to the moon, they keep coming back with demons attached to them. It's like, hey, they're like, let's shut down this whole moon mission until we learn more about demons. And I don't think they ever did learn more. I bet you more people just didn't even study it, and they're like, people just didn't want to talk about it because it was that fucked up. Like, can you imagine if NASA had to explain to the public, yeah, the whole reason we're not going back to the moon is because there was fucking demons there? They'd be like, demons on the moon? For God's sakes. Hey, Tanista, how's it going? Thanks for joining the chat. Yeah, Warzard the Bored Time Lord. Ah, music company. Alright, where were we again? Oh yeah, we were doing the upgrades for Alice. Let's test it, see how it works. Now I'd like to get another hour to talk to Billy Carson, but I don't see it happening. But who knows, maybe I'll try asking him. He has a lot of information about some of the weird shit going on the moon. Trying to pick which team would actually help here. Let's try that, and that. That should help. Holy shit, we even stunned the boss. That was a good first move. Oh, damn. Tengu didn't last long. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Suzo actually hit him. Boom. Ah, come on, Tengu. Wake up and kill them. Boom. Oh, it didn't kill anyone. Son of a bitch. Hey, at least we got one person that time. So our team is a little bit stronger. Alright, how can we do in this one? Let's try it that way. Yeah, if anyone wants to call in the... Oh yeah, that's what I was going to tell everyone. I was thinking it over, how I can do the Skype callers and Discord callers into the show. I was thinking if anyone is under 18 and wants to call in with their parents' permission, it'll have to be the Discord. Because I'm thinking I'm going to keep my Skype for adults only, because that's like an actual list of my friends and stuff. So that makes more sense. So that way if there's any kids that want to come on the show, they still can, but you don't get on my Skype list. You can just join the Discord group. And that's fine, because you can still chat and everything, so I think that'll work better. No, it's always thinking, it would be really weird if all of a sudden I had all these kids that are adding on my Skype list. That would not look good. So yeah, Discord is definitely a better way to go. Now, I think it makes more sense too, because kids really shouldn't be sharing any of their private information online anyway, so even with their parents' permission, I think that's pretty fucked. So, yeah, Discord's a lot more private, so that should work better. The only thing I'll have to be careful about is if anyone says really bad swear words, but so far so good. Noah's been able to keep it clean. Yeah, and Discord's actually not that hard to use. Like, really, you just join the group, and next thing you know, you just click that chat button, you're in. And I'll probably fuck up the camera shit a little bit, but I think I could get it working. Takes a few clicks. Alright, so we got 130 piece, 2 120s. Damn, we got 160 helmets and guns. I can hardly wait till we get more reds. I wish they would give us a higher red, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon. I always wondered that too, because I noticed with the guild, they kept giving us better and better armor, and then I was like, one of these days they're just going to stop increasing how good it is. And yes, that is what happened. Alright, so we're registered for the mechanic, but I think the battle doesn't come until tomorrow morning. When is it? Ooh, 20 hours. Yeah, it's quite a ways away. Alright, so we did our 3 battles for that. I gotta check the daily tasks. I can't figure out what we missed. Oh yeah, the Hand of Midas. Yeah, so what's everyone's guess? What do you think's gonna come back in the event center next? If I had to guess, it's gonna be another Hunger Games mixed with chess. So that'll be sweet. If we can do a Hunger Games mixed with chess, I would be in heaven. But maybe they'll just give us Hunger Games with another infinite fight ring. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think the fight ring is here. Let's check. Oh no, that's the Fighters Carnival for the arena battles. Yeah, and there's never a good reward for this one. I really wish they had a hero reward. This is the one that you can actually complete, and then they don't give you a hero. Sons of bitches. Alright, so if anyone's in the chat needs help with the arena, just let me know. We can work on that a bit. But other than that, I think we're getting close to finishing everything. The ordinary clones and the tavern tasks. Yeah, so everything else that we have to finish, we're just going to finish tomorrow. And for today, we'll do a couple more battles and see if we can... I think we can actually beat the ordinary. There's probably some hero combination that I could have done that would have worked. Let's try this one. Holy, she still died in one hit. That was fucked. Even with the extra health. Boom! Yeah, Suzo did some damage before he died. That's what I like to see. Holy shit, we almost got him dead. Oh, fuck, Tengu. How could you miss? The guy was at one hit. Bastard. Now, our only chance to win is if Tengu came out of that tombstone and just hit him with the special. If he would have did that, we would have won. But no, he couldn't charge up in time. Damn, that was close. Let's try it again. You never know with these battles, right? Like, if you do it a few times, you might actually win. And especially if you keep changing the hero order. Let's try that. Alright, so today they made it to the chat. Warzard the Board Time Lord. Augusto Pasco Basilio. and Tanista. So thanks everyone. You know, one of the main advantages you get that if you call into the show, you can also promote any of your work that you're working on, as long as it's within reason. I don't know if you have an OnlyFans page, maybe not. Only my page. No, I'm just kidding. No, like Suki was asking, do I have an OnlyFans page? Not yet. No, it was funny. I was actually asking some hot babes if they'd want to work together on some sort of project like that. And some of them are actually saying yes. So I actually have to get to better shape. Another goal for weight loss. Hopefully I can pull it off. That didn't sound good. Alright, so let's try switching that one around again. See if that works. Now I'm starting to realize that today's culture, more and more women aren't really opposed to like doing online work. It's surprising how common it's becoming. And I'm actually not that surprised, because when I got older I started to realize that almost every woman I knew was actually a stripper at some point. So it's like they weren't obviously stripping their whole lives, but I was surprised how many women I knew that actually stripped at some point. I would have never guessed. So now that it's happening online, it's actually not as surprising. Especially in today's society, where everyone needs to work from home because you're stuck in lockdowns. So, Jesus. If that doesn't tempt people to do it, I don't know what would. Alright, let's go... Yeah, let's try Tengu, then Alice. See if that does it. Maybe he can dodge a few. That's what I thought. Maybe he could dodge some. Come on, Suzo, go before you die. Boom! There we go. That was a good one. Now we just got the Putins left. Oh, we stunned the boss, too. Oh, fuck, how did Alice die? That was fucking bullshit, man. She should have been living way longer. What the hell? What's wrong with you, Alice? Did I actually give her the robots or not? Yeah, I swore I did. Trying to think if there's any way that I can make people stronger. The equipment is maxed. Everything is maxed as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's such a conundrum. Feels like I should be able to beat it. There's got to be a way. Just haven't discovered what it is. Yeah, put her in as the sacrifice. Boom. Oh yeah, I realized the mistake I'm making in this battle. Did anyone else notice it? I keep bringing a healer, and then I notice that I'm dying in one hit. So why do I keep bringing a healer if I just die in one hit? I'm not doing any healing if I'm dead. Alright, so let's fix this by not bringing the healer. We definitely don't need her because she's not healing anyone. Alright, so if she's not healing, we might as well boost someone. So let's try that. Maybe this can get Suzo to go quicker. Oh, fuck off, man. Not only did we not go quicker, but I think everyone went slower. So was she boosting everyone's speed? Must be, eh? Fuck, man, they made Suzo sleep. This is fucking bullshit. Why is it that with just taking that healer out is making my team so much weaker? Doesn't make any sense. Let's try that. Fuck, man, you think he could dodge an attack? No. There we go. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Suzo, come back, kill him. Oh. That was just bad timing. Tried that. Fuck, man, why can't he dodge any attacks? It's Tengu, for shit's sakes. Now that we see it. So what we need is the boss to start stunned. I don't know how we did it that time. It's probably because we had that other healer chick. She was the one that did it. Because if she starts stunned, then we're all set. I think what I might end up doing is let's change Monk. Because Monk, he's okay, but maybe he's just not stunning enough. We need someone who can freeze. There, Tengu dodged the first one. Oh god, man, why didn't Suzo go? Why is he so fucking slow? That was stupid. Let's try moving him forward. Or no. Yeah, let's try that. Because if Alice can stay alive a bit longer, that would help a lot. Oh god, Suzo. Why you gotta go and die before you do your special? We just can't win if that happens. Oh, man. It's just not working. Try that. I don't get it. Oh, I know. Let's boost it to fire, because if we die anyway. Fuck. I really need to have Suzo in a different spot. Because he's just going to die there. Let's put him all the way at the end. There we go. Yes, boom. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Come on, Suzo, come alive. Boom. Oh, fuck, he didn't have his special charged. What are you doing, Suzo? Comes alive and he does nothing. Just does a regular attack. What a weakling. That was better though. We actually had a chance. It almost looked like we were going to win that one. People must be thinking that wasn't anywhere near close, but hey, I think we're getting a little better each episode at this. Boom. Oh, come on. Yeah, this round sucked. Suzo did not go twice. If he doesn't go twice, we're fucked. Not in a good way. Alright, let's try it one more time. I like the way Suzo's there. Starting to think this is what's fucking us, so let's try that. I might be wrong, but let's try it. Yeah, before we try that, let's give a shout out to the patrons. Thanks Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, and everyone at Patreon. Working on the patron song more and more because Christmas, I want to get it launched by. So yeah, hopefully we'll get it launched in time for Christmas. Alright, let's go back to the center screen. Actually, let's do the affiliate links while we're here. Alright, so Patreon, Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. T-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hido TV, pays you to watch videos. Swagbucks to shop, GameKit to try games, and free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for crypto. And if you like to try another wallet system, there's also BetFury in the links below. But obviously, those crypto things have casinos, so just be careful. And make sure you're of regional laws. Following all the laws is good. Especially for virtual mate sex machines for adults and men only. But if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding. But no, the coupon code is for real. So if you want $10 off on a purchase of 150 or more, just use the code below that Virtual Mate sent. So thanks a million, Virtual Mate. Let's get back to the game. Alright, let's kick this fucking level's ass. And I want to do another vape bowl. Fuck, man. No one went at all before we all died. That was a shit turn. Boom. See, that's how it's supposed to work. He comes alive and does a special. But too late. Alright, that sucks. Let's try that. Oh, god damn it. Fucking pieces of shit, man. Talk about garbage. Alright, let's try that. Ah, son of a whore. I knew it was going to crash soon. What a piece of shit. No, I really should have saved the show stuff for this, but go figure. As soon as it crashes. No, I think Tommy Tellerico is actually from St. Catharines as well. From what I recall, that's where he spent some of his time growing up. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. I'm pretty sure I heard it from him, actually. No, I did volunteer to help with Video Games Live, and I went to all the convention appearances in Toronto that Tommy went to, so I got to meet him there a few times. Hear him talk and speak. See how short he is. No, I'm just kidding. No, he is close to midget. No, but he's a very larger-than-life personality, so I think that's how the universe works. Everything balances out in some way. No, one time when I was in Toronto, I was meeting some girls at a nightclub or a bar, and they wanted me to escort them past some guys that were always whistling and harassing them and pretend that I was their boyfriend. So I was like, alright, that's something I don't mind to pretend. I should have been more careful because I was thinking, dear God, I'm in Toronto. What happens if these guys have guns? But no. It was just, we held hands, walked past, and the guys realized that they shouldn't whistle anymore, so the girls were very happy. I think they bought me a drink over it, I can't remember. Something like that. No, they were pretty hot babes too. Looking back, I really should have invited them over to party. I don't know, one of those situations where I don't realize till it's too late. Dum-de-dum-dum. Alright, so yeah, pet collars. I was thinking we haven't really had any pet action in quite some time. Be nice if we got a new pet. We're at 25 fragments, so if we push it and get the extra 10, we're only at 35, which is what, halfway to 70. So I don't think we'll go that route, but we'll see. It's nice that we got lots of fat. Oh yeah, and we got the extra trump today. Holy shit, man. So we're one trump away from making a second gold trump. It's crazy. Yeah, because that'll be it. If we just got trump and we get another trump, then that'll be the 2 trumps that we need to make another gold trump. So we're just going to be banking these red heroes like crazy. That'll be good. Suzo will be able to go up in level.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love tell you, you will forget me. Only in fairy
Yeah, it's making sure. Do I got everything equipped right? I think the only thing that I got fucked up right now is I should really change the pets around. I think some of the pets aren't really optimized. Dear God, I got Sword God with the pet and I never use him. Alright, so did we get any extra purple potions? Let's check. I'm just interested to see. I think we still didn't. Oh, we're at 290, so we're getting closer and closer to the halfway point. Yeah, that'll be sweet. Once we can get the extra star, then boost her up to red. And then we can switch her into the Darwin Lab team. So when we get the rescue capsule thing going, we'll have 3 heroes that are all green. And then I can make the extra 3 we have left, all blues I think. I'll make this guy, him, and... Or no, we'll only have 2 blues there. Now we'll think of something, but either way, we'll be able to boost our levels up really high. Let's hope. Yeah, really, we need a whole bunch of backup red heroes. I keep forgetting that we burned so many heroes to make Tengu 2 red stars, and he still sucks. I was really hoping Tengu would get better with those 2 red stars, but he really didn't, right? Like, I can't notice any significant improvement with him at all. And it seems like a waste too, because Tengu has a hero linked in DNA that's red. So I should almost get her out of Tengu and burn Tengu one day. So we can have her and all of Tengu's potions. But that time is still not yet. We'll keep Tengu for now. Probably for months. Alright, so let's try a couple more tries at the dungeon. I think we can beat it. Or heck, let's try the advanced dungeon for one. It'd be neat to actually beat the first stage of it. Alright, so green. Yeah, let's change that to fire. I've noticed that's the key. Holy shit, 4 blues. Because they're gonna die anyways, right? So if they're gonna die, might as well just have them at full power. Boom. There we go. There we go. Man, still no real progress. Now I was thinking, maybe this would be one of those team situations where if Alice and Suzo could survive together, they would win. Just try it for interest's sake. Ooh, so much damage. Yeah, it's weird in this game how sometimes less really is more. Can't believe how long Suzo's been dizzy. These fucking sons of bitches. Yeah, that was retarded. Or, in a good way. Yeah, because hopefully I learned a lesson there. Do not do that. Yeah, I guess. Could try... Alright, let's go full power on them. Because they're not even really that hitting me that strong. Famous last words. Holy shit, perfect ratio. 4 likes and 4 viewers. Appreciate it, everyone. Hopefully we can use that luck to fucking win this battle. Man, Tengu dies so easily. Boom. Man, this was the worst battle yet. We didn't kill anyone. Come on, Suzo. What a weak-ass battle this was. Well, at least we killed one, but that was really bad. Alright, I think I know what we did wrong. We don't need her in this battle. Who we should bring is someone like him. Yeah, I think that looks good. Obviously the backup team is never going to win, but I doubt we'll even make it to that point, so we'll just try it this way. Boom. There we go. Suzo took out 2. Boom. Oh, too bad Suzo died. Fucking jackass. Man, if Suzo wasn't the first to die on our team, we would have been doing much better. We actually killed 2 of them that time. Yeah, I gotta try switching this. He actually did pretty good there. Suzo's dying first anyways, might as well boost him up to the front. Boom. Boom. There we go. 1 down. Come on. Oh. It's like maybe Suzo could go one more time, but then he just dies. What I should do is just try the skip trick a whole bunch. Maybe I could get it to work one time. That's probably how people are making it so far. They're not actually beating it, they're just using the skip trick. Seems like the game's on some sort of algorithm where when you pick the skip button, it actually has a randomized feature. So eventually you can actually land on the chance of you winning. Which normally should not occur. Alright, we're done. That was the worst battle yet. Suzo didn't kill anyone. Right, so that lineup sucked. Let's try that one. Woo. Boom. There we... Ah, fuck, man. You gotta kidding me. Suzo dies. Why? Because he attacked? Piece of shit. Yeah, I was starting to wonder why I'm getting so tired. I'm like, holy shit, it's already after midnight. So I guess that's why I'm tired. How long did we do the stream for? Holy shit, almost 2 hours? Alright, so we better wrap this up soon. Now, I tried my best to beat this dungeon, but I think we're going to need Freya at Red Star. If she can heal better than the healer we have right now, then there's a chance we'll win. Probably not a very good chance, but hopefully a better chance. Fuck, we didn't kill anyone. What kind of garbage is that? Alright, let's try this. I don't think I've tried this combination yet. If you try new ones, that's really what you gotta keep trying. Boom. Oh, fuck, man. How did Suzo die every time? Is he literally not able to attack anyone without dying? What the fuck's with that? If anyone in the chat knows. I'm trying to figure out why Suzo keeps dying in one hit. And he's hitting other people and he dies. Must be like the magic or something they're using. But I don't get it. Why does no one else die? Probably because he hits too hard or something. Try the extra shield. See if that'll be enough to help him. Oh, there goes Suzo again. We didn't kill anyone. Oh yeah, I think I seen one of the problems. Gotta be kidding. Now the one major problem I see here is I have a healer in here. Keep forgetting. Alright, let's try this. No healing, just going straight in with a lot of attacks. That's what I figure. Too much healing, that's what's slowing me down. Speaking of slowing me down, it's getting late. Alright, come on game. Let's at least kill one person here. Boom. There we go. We got one down. Ooh, two down. Now, I think what helped us this round is Suzo actually got 2 attacks. Holy fuck. Boom, we killed the third one. Wow. Holy shit, Alice has got another health. Oh, too bad. Suzo would have survived, eh? If it would have been Suzo and Alice at this point, I think we would have won, eh? Because it would have just been Suzo, Alice, and then a couple of healers. Ah, too bad. That was so close. Alright, so let's wrap it up there. That was a nice battle to finish on. If anyone's got any ideas in the chat about how we can win some of these dungeon battles, just let me know, and I'll give it a try if I can. Unless it involves burning a whole bunch of items, and then we can't. But, if it's cheap to try, we'll try it. Alright, let's go to the fire screen. If you happen to get any dungeon shit in your vaporizer, tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like, really appreciate it. Just make sure, never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later.
Adios, amigos. Sajin. Yeah, good luck in the arena, and if anyone needs help in the arena tomorrow, just let me know in the Discord approximately what time you want the show, and I'll try to arrange it. Because I think with the arena stuff, we can do it anytime, because I got lots of tickets. Alright, good luck everyone. See you later. Bye for now.